Hey everyone, this is Eric from Push Along Videos. Now in this very special series, I'll be looking at some of the games that I played at PAX Unplugged 2017. Now recently I was at PAX Unplugged 2017 to take a look at what it's like. I've been to other PAX events and I always notice that there's a board gaming area there, but this time this is an entire convention dedicated to mostly board games. There were some video games there as well, but mostly board games. So I had a chance to go there, take a look at what it's like, and also play some games. So in this very special series, I'll be talking about some of the games that I've played at PAX Unplugged and general first impressions of the games. So this is not a full review per se, but it should give you a pretty good idea of what the games are like as I played them and give you my impressions as well. So let's take a look at the games that I've played. Now I just want to take a moment here to thank my sponsors. Alright, Funagain Games. Push Your Luck Video is an affiliate of Funagain Games. So if you go to funagaingames.com and when you check out after you buy any games there, if you put my code PULV, that's Papa Umbrella Lima Virgo. All right, in the affiliate code section, a little bit of kickback comes back to me as well. So thank you very much if you do that. And also, I'd like to thank Tasty Minstrel Games for sponsorship. Tasty Minstrel now has a podcast and is run by my very good friend Lance, the Undead Viking. So if you want to take a listen to what Tasty Minstrel has to say about the board game industry, about the games they're releasing, do check out their podcast as well. This is my first impressions of Azul. So Azul is by designer Michael Kiesling, one of the designers that I like a lot. It is a 2 to 4 player game, takes about 30 to 45 minutes to play, and it is released in 2017 by publisher Plan B Games. Now in Azul, what you're trying to do is that you're trying to place these very nice plasticky tiles, all right, onto your player board. Now, at the start of the game, you can decide which player board that you want, which side player board you want. One side has all the tiles already printed, and everybody's player board is the same. I think everybody's player board is the same. Or you can play on the other side, which is empty, and you can then decide how you want to best place the tiles. Now, the thing about this is that at the start of the game, all right, there will be 4 tiles placed on each of these discs. All right, and then with the starting player, they will look at the tiles and they can choose one set of tiles to take. So for example, if the tile has 2 blues, 1 blue with the motif and 1 yellow with the motif, and if you decide to take the 2 blues, all right, you take the 2 blues. Now whenever you take one set, the remaining tiles will be placed in the center. In the center, there's also the first player chit. So if you take whatever's in center first, you get to take the first player chit as well. Unfortunately, the first player chit is not placed in the same way as the other tiles. Now if you take tiles, if you look at your player board, there's like rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So when you take your tiles, you can decide which row to place it in. The row can only contain tiles of one type. All right. So if you happen to take more than a row can put in, any remaining tiles you put in this negative area below. This also includes the first player chit. So you can be the first player for the next round, but you definitely get at least 1 negative point. So at the end of the game, when all tiles have been taken, right, players will then shift the tiles from the placement area, from the storage area into their actual board itself. All right. So you only need to move one of these tiles. The rest of the tiles will be thrown back into the box. When you place a tile onto the placement area, you'll score points depending on how many other tiles are touching it orthogonally. That means up, down, left, right. All right, and you score points that way. And as you score points, you move your point marker, which is on top, and then you check whether you have any negative points, and then you will repopulate the 4 discs again, and then you start a new game. Now the game will end whenever one player has already had a complete roll. Right, then the game will end, and then you count points. You also get bonus points if you have a complete row, or if you have a complete column, and if you have completed 5 of the same, if you covered 5 of the same tiles on your board, there's only 5 of each. Then you also score extra bonus points as well. Then whoever has the most points will win the game. So what's my first impressions of Azul? I really like it. I would recommend it. It is a game where it is the what you decide to pick is very very interesting. It is not a new mechanism per se, but I guess the overall impression, the overall look and feel, the having the tiles, and you put all the tiles in the back and just rummage through them, it feels very good. All right, so kudos to Plan B Games for choosing the right components for the game, and it is simple enough to play, simple enough to teach, but quite a lot of fun because there's a lot of screwage involved. Definitely, whatever you choose will definitely screw your neighbors, but you also need to be aware of what they want so that you do not accidentally give them what they want, and then they'll end up scoring more than you, or you end up sabotaging yourself at the end. So I would say that my first impression for Azul is it is recommended. So I think it's also available right now on various online stores. So thank you so much for watching.